Welcome to Principles of Engineering. We're going to have a great year and you're going to learn a lot. This is called a screencast, and it allows me to give you information while showing you what's on my screen. I'll use it to go through PowerPoints or do some sample problems, anything really to give you content before you come to school so that you're prepared to complete the activity that we're doing in class, and we don't need to waste time with me standing at the front of the class teaching on the whiteboard. The good part about it is that you can always go back if you need to hear something again. You can just rewind the video, and when I go through and start doing practice problems, if you're trying to go along with me and you need some more time, you can just pause it, do your own calculations, and then play it from there. So for pretty much every unit that we cover, you're going to have to watch a screencast video where I'm going to give you all the content for the unit, and then you're going to take notes while you do that. I'll be providing you with guided note sheets that you'll fill out, and then you'll take a quiz, and you'll have 3 chances to take it, and depending on what score you get, I'll take the highest score, and depending on that, you'll either come to class and be able to start right ahead on the activity, or we'll sit down and go through the parts of the content that are troubling you or the things that you're having some issues with and you need some extra help. This is a really good way for you to get the content because it allows our time in class to be free for you to complete the actual work, and you'll be able to ask as many questions as you need throughout the class period. So this is how it's going to go for the whole year, and this video will just be a little intro to that so that you can understand what we will be covering and the way that you will do the content for every unit. I'm not going to have you take notes on this syllabus video, but there will be a quiz at the end, so you'll be able to get familiar with the setup of that before you actually have quizzes on content. Okay, so let's go through. This is Principles of Engineering, and my tutoring hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays after school. I will always be there Tuesday and Thursday, but if you need to come another day, such as Monday or Wednesday, or at lunch, or before school, you can just let me know that, and we will set up a time to meet up and go through whatever issues you're having. My room, MS 215, that is where you'll always be coming to class, but make sure that you remember the way that I showed you to get there, because if you try to go through the door connecting the middle school and the high school on the second level, it will be locked. You won't be able to get through. So you have to make sure you walk up through the front near security and go up those stairs to the double doors. My phone number is not on here currently, but I will put it on there. I just don't know what it is yet. Okay, my email, julia.carson@dc.gov. That's your way to always contact me whenever you're having an issue. My emails get sent straight to my phone, so I will respond as quick as I can. And the website where you found this video, dcpublicschools.blackboard.com. That will have all the information and all up-to-date information about due dates and all of that fun stuff. My schedule is here as well as outside my door, so if you're trying to find me and you can't, that will help you know where I am. The grading policy is the same for all your classes in McKinley Tech, but the way that I work it is that we don't really take many assessments. I don't think actually we take any quizzes, any tests, but there will be some quizzes that will be put into the assessment category, as well as all your big activities. So that's why it's very important to make sure that you stay up to date with all of your work. Your final grade is calculated the same way in every class. The vision and mission and the pillars are all here so that you know what is being expected of you. We have our 10th grade initiative, which means that you'll be cohorted with engineering, social studies, and English together so that we will be able to make more cross-curricular project-based learning, which will be you'll start a project maybe in my class, and then you'll be able to work on the English portion of the project in your English class and the history portion in your social studies class. If it works out correctly, you should have social studies with Miss Bell and English with Mr. Chandler. So we're all working together to help you learn in a more cross-curricular model. These are all the expectations from McKinley. You can go through that on your own. I'm sure that other teachers have gone through it with you, and I'm not trying to waste your time. Our website, which we've went over. So the overview of this course, POE goes through a lot of physics concepts, which are my favorite. And POE is a very hands-on course. We'll be working with fuel cells, solar cells, VEX kits, robotics. It's honestly really, really hands-on and really fun, and I think that pretty much every student that takes POE has a fun time. The materials that you need, so I will give you the choice of getting either a folder or a 3-ring binder. If you decide to get a folder, you'll be putting all the note sheets and any printouts for the activities in that folder for the unit, and then once the unit is over, I'll allow you to take those materials out of your folder, put them at home in a safe spot, and then put your new unit materials in that folder. Or you can get a 3-ring binder, put all your stuff in, constantly have everything, so you can check back and remember what we did previously. It's up to you, whatever you think works best for you. I'll provide you with an engineering notebook, which will be your place to put all your sketches, your ideas, brainstorming, daily logs, reflections. So that's really more for yourself, but I will be checking that periodically throughout the year. I only really have one rule in this course, just respect, which at this point you should all be well aware of, and it should not be an issue because you're professionals. Respect the teacher, your peers, the classroom, and the equipment. So we use a lot of equipment in this class, and it all is worth a lot of money and very delicate, and if you do not treat it correctly, then you won't be able to use it, and you'll have to go through activities in a very boring way. So just treat the equipment as if it was your own. The grade in this course is largely based on completion of projects, so make sure that you stay up to date. You received a student agenda book, which you should be logging in all of your due dates so that you're staying aware of your deadlines, and you can also just log on anytime to Blackboard and you will be able to see everything that's due, when it's due, and all your grades and everything, which is very important because the tardy work policy is that I do not accept late work. If you do not hand something in on time, you'll get a 0, and that is not going to help your grade. We don't take tests, so your activities and projects are basically the high majority of your grade. Make sure that you stay on top of these deadlines so that you will keep your grades up. Obviously, if there's an issue, come talk to me. I'm a reasonable person. I will handle those on a case-by-case basis, but if you send me an email at midnight saying, Ms. Carson, I need 3 more days, the night before something's due, that probably won't fly. Attendance, expected to come to class on time every day. It shouldn't be too difficult. Electronics policy throughout the whole school is that you're not allowed to use your cell phones during the school day. If I see your phone out, I'm going to have to take it. and that's just not fun for you. It's not fun for me. So just keep your phone in your pocket, keep it in your backpack. I know that it is very challenging to feel your phone vibrate in your pocket and know that someone texted you and not look at it. So maybe just keep it in your backpack or in your locker or somewhere so that you're not tempted to look at it. Come in your uniform. There's what the dean is going to have to deal with. We will go on some field trips, so that will be fun, and we'll talk about that when those come up. So I want you to get this syllabus signed by your parent, and you put the contact information in it and bring it back to school. And so now once you finish this, if you want to go back, if you think I missed something, Miss Carson talks too fast, blah blah blah, you can go back, rewind the video, listen to whatever part you need, and then go take your quiz. Okay, see you tomorrow.